the review of the week that I've been waiting to bring you. And I've actually, again, these things I do put a lot of time and effort to only bringing you the best of the best. And all of these things will be available at stephencabral.com/resources. And if we ever have a discount code for you, we'll include the discount code as well. So sometimes a lot of these companies will give me a discount code for our community. And again, if it's ever there, I'll certainly link it up at today's show, which is 1701, and then also on the resources page. But I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to show it to you and show you what it's all about. And here it is. If you're watching this on video, which again, you can watch on YouTube or the show notes page for today, it is called the Air Doctor Air Filter. Now, I know many of you have heard about this before because you've requested me to review this filter compared to some of the other air filters I've recommended in the past. So I've got the opportunity now to use this for a little bit. You'll see how thin it is. One of the nice differences with this model versus some of the other ones that I have used is the size. This is only about 2 feet tall, and this is maybe 6 inches or so wide or in depth. So you can see the filters right on top. You can see the digital screen, the digital display. And actually, one of the nice things is obviously it's not plugged in right now, but what you'll see is that it shows you the cleanliness of the air in the room, from a blue to an orange to a red, and lots of benefits to this specific type of air filter. Since it is a HEPA filter, I want to go through what it does help you filter and how it cleans the air in your home. So we'll just put that down there for a second. And what I want to share with you is that all around us, again, I've talked about this before, but about 52% of homes are contaminated with some level of mold. That's really important to remember and really think about. But it's not just mold spores that are essentially invisible all around us. There's volatile organic compounds, VOCs, that I've spoken about before. These are non-visible gases that are in the air. There's also smoke sometimes we can't see in the air. It could be from outside exhaust fumes. It could be from candles burning that are healthy, all these different things. We have dust mites. We have mold. Again, I spoke about that. We have pollen. We have pet dander. So all these things are important to look into. And a good air filter like the Air Doctor, which is actually, again, if you just get a regular air filter, wherever it might be, the difference is the micron particles that it's able to filter. I think this will make sense because we've been talking about the virus and masks so much, but an N95 filter for your mask is basically going to filter out these tiny micron particles. A surgical mask does pretty well as well. It's 3-ply, but it allows air in through the sides and up through the nose, so it's not as great. It's about 70% or so effective, but again, it also depends on how you wear it. And then when you go to the cloth masks that are only single-ply, whatever it might be, not that effective. And then, of course, when you wear the gaiters or the just bandanas that you pull up, those are not effective at all and actually have been proven to be worse than wearing no mask at all. You can check out my previous podcast for that. Again, it's all the research out of Duke University, really well done and very simplified. Like, listen, this is what works. This is what doesn't. There's no feeling that has to be attached to it. Nobody has to get upset. But, I mean, this is science, right? This is science at its best. So I tell people, like, who needs an air filter? Well, anybody that wants cleaner air should use an air filter. That's the truth. And the best place to use it is in the most trafficked areas of the home. But you can also switch your air filter from room to room if you're not able to purchase multiple air filters for your house. Like, your bedroom is definitely one of the best places to keep it. And then, of course, like your living room, kitchen space is another great place. But think of it this way. A lot of people are suffering from sneezing and wheezing and allergies and itchy eyes and itchy skin and hives and nasal congestion and some irritable cough, all of the ear, nose, and throat-based things. And then they are obviously feeling a little bit of run down. If you're feeling that way, especially in your office or your home when you're in those spaces, it could be the air quality. And that's why I want you to understand is that a regular air filter is kind of like a cloth mask. It does a little bit of work, there's no doubt about it, but it doesn't get the small micron particles that something like the Air Doctor does. So the Air Doctor actually has been shown to be able to eradicate 99.99% of tested bacteria and viruses. So that's pretty impressive. It also is CADR smoke rated. It has an auto sensor letting you know when the air is not clean around you, but also when those carbon filters and HEPA filters need to be replaced. It also filters out VOCs, the volatile organic compounds. Organic makes it sound nice, but it's not. It just actually means natural from nature. But that's not necessarily a good thing either, because these things are harmful to our lungs and they get directly into our bloodstream. So just some unique filters, features here for the Air Doctor. There's a state-of-the-art ultra HEPA filter, 100 times more effective. It is a dual action carbon gas trap and VOC filter. It is a 100% sealed system, so what goes in is not going to come back out. That's really important, especially those with fans. It has the red, orange, and blue good air quality filter, and then it also lets you know when you need to change those filters, right? When it's not becoming as effective. And the nice thing about this is I can run it in my office and it's very quiet, so I'm not going to hear it all around me. So again, why I've recommended air filters in the past. Why would I recommend the Air Doctor now? Here's the reason why. This particular filter, a couple $100 less than I've recommended from other ones in the past, and it's about half the size. So this is a nice one. Again, you don't have the space in your bedroom for a big air filter or your office. This one, again, 2 feet high, about 6 inches, maybe 8 inches in depth. You can basically put it in any room. My office is maybe like 500 square feet or so, and it does a great job at just cleaning up that air. So highly recommended. If there are any discounts that we can give our community, they'll be at stephencabral.com/1701. And of course, on the resources page, you can check it out.